What if I told you that the advice you've been following your entire life has already expired? Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt. It sounds safe, it sounds responsible, but in a world where trillions of dollars are printed out of thin air, playing it safe inside a broken system is one of the fastest ways to fall behind. This isn't just about money, it's about perspective. While you're saving, inflation is quietly stealing your time. While you're working harder, the gap between the 1% and everyone else keeps growing. And that's because the rules have changed, but most people are still playing the old game. Inside every one of us live three identities. There's a poor mindset that operates from fear. There's a middle-class mindset that craves security, a steady paycheck, and certainty. And there's a rich mindset that looks for opportunity, leverage, and control. The problem is, we're trained to feed only one of them. School teaches us how to be employees. It doesn't teach us how to think like owners. A paycheck feels safe, but the moment you depend on it, you give up control. Entrepreneurs understand something different. They don't rely on a job or a salary. They rely on skills, adaptability, and mindset. When one company fails, they don't panic, they build another. Their security doesn't come from a paycheck, it comes from knowing they can create value in any environment.
Here's a hard truth most people avoid. The moment you lose your safety net might be the moment you finally grow. When there's no paycheck, you get hungrier, you get sharper, you're forced to think, and that's when your character is revealed. When you have nothing, do you quit, cheat, and complain? Or do you rise, learn, and become better? Entrepreneurship doesn't just build wealth, it exposes who you really are. Most people are terrified of a bad economy, but there is no such thing. There's an external economy that you can't control, and an internal economy that you can. If your internal economy is weak, every crisis looks like disaster. If it's strong, every downturn becomes an opportunity. Entrepreneurs don't wait for permission. They don't beg for stability. They adapt. They fall down, and instead of breaking, they come back stronger, smarter, and more capable than before. The real danger isn't inflation, taxes, or market crashes. The real danger is obsolete thinking. We carefully check the expiration date on food, but almost nobody checks the expiration date on their ideas. Many people are still running mental software written decades ago in a world that reinvents itself every 18 months. Old ideas don't create safety, they create outdated results. The future doesn't reward obedience, it rewards ownership. It doesn't reward those who work hardest for money, it rewards those who learn how money works and how value is created. So the real question isn't whether the economy is good or bad. The real question is whether you're building a mindset that can win in any economy. Because the moment you stop controlling your inner world, the outside world will control you. And that is the real risk.